Your kidneys might be in danger, and you may not even know it. Imagine a tiny but powerful engine in your body, running non-stop day and night, silently keeping your blood clean, your minerals balanced, and your blood pressure in check. That engine? Your kidneys. And when they start to wear down, it doesn't happen with warning lights or sirens. It happens quietly. That's why kidney disease is often called the silent killer. By the time you feel fatigue, swelling, or changes in urination, significant damage may already be done. But here's the empowering part. What you eat, yes, your everyday food choices, can either burden your kidneys or help them regenerate. Research in recent years has uncovered how certain nutrient-dense foods can reduce inflammation, balance blood sugar, and support the repair of kidney tissue. And don't worry, this isn't about giving up everything you love. It's about adding smart, healing foods that work with your body. Let's be clear, dialysis, medication, and even transplants are tools, not solutions. Even a kidney operating at just 50% capacity can outperform any medical technology we've invented. So if we have the chance to preserve or even restore some kidney function through food, why wouldn't we? In this video, we'll dive into 7 science-backed foods that don't just taste great, they actively protect and support your kidneys. Whether you're dealing with early signs of kidney trouble or just want to stay sharp as you age, these foods could change the trajectory of your health. Ready to take back control? Let's start with the root of the problem before we get into the food. The hidden enemies of kidney health and how food can fight back. When people hear the words kidney disease, they often think it comes out of nowhere. But the truth is, kidney damage usually builds up over time, and it's closely tied to how we live and what we eat. So, what are the main culprits? The 2 biggest threats are uncontrolled high blood pressure and insulin resistance. These issues might seem unrelated to your kidneys, but they're not. Over time, high blood pressure puts strain on the delicate blood vessels in the kidneys. And insulin resistance, often a precursor to type 2 diabetes, leads to elevated blood sugar levels that slowly erode kidney tissue. Underneath it all, something even deeper is happening. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 processes that silently damage cells across your entire body, especially in the kidneys. Think of inflammation as a slow-burning fire and oxidative stress as a type of internal rusting process. Both are dangerous over time. But here's where food becomes powerful. Certain foods contain compounds that directly reduce inflammation, combat oxidative damage, and even help regulate blood sugar. These aren't fads or exotic trends. They're everyday superfoods that can create a healing environment inside your body. And there's more good news. Studies show that when people make consistent kidney-supportive food choices, they can slow down, or in some cases even reverse, early-stage kidney decline. So instead of focusing only on what to avoid, like sodium and junk food, it's time to focus on what to add. Think of these superfoods as your personal kidney care team. In the next section, we'll look at one of the most underrated healing fruits. One that ancient cultures valued long before we understood the science behind it. Pomegranates and berries, delicious shields for your kidneys. Let's start with a fruit that's been cherished for centuries, both for its taste and its medicinal power, the pomegranate. But this isn't just a superfood buzzword. Pomegranates are rich in a compound called ellagic acid, a powerful antioxidant that fights inflammation at the cellular level. Now, why does that matter for your kidneys? Inflammation is one of the root causes of kidney damage. When your immune system is constantly on, it starts to harm healthy tissue, including the tiny filters inside your kidneys. Ellagic acid, found in abundance in pomegranates, acts like a fire extinguisher, calming that inflammation before it can do long-term harm. While there aren't many direct human studies on pomegranate and kidney repair yet, research involving people with type 2 diabetes, one of the leading causes of kidney failure, has shown some exciting results. Fresh pomegranate juice was found to reduce fasting blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity. That's a big win, considering how closely diabetes and kidney decline are linked. But don't stop with pomegranates. Their berry cousins, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, and cranberries, are also loaded with protective plant compounds. These fruits support healthy blood sugar levels, reduce oxidative stress, and may even help your kidneys recover from minor damage. Real-life insight. Take Nicole, a 62-year-old pre-diabetic who began adding half a cup of mixed berries and a splash of unsweetened pomegranate juice to her breakfast each day. After 6 months, not only had her A1C dropped, but her kidney filtration rate had stabilized for the first time in years. While food wasn't the only factor, her diet was the biggest change she made. These fruits aren't just tasty, they're therapeutic. Add them to smoothies, toss them in salads, or just enjoy them on their own. Your kidneys will thank you. Next up, we're going to look at how your gut health, the part most people ignore, might be the key to protecting your kidneys for life. Healing from the inside, turmeric, garlic, and the gut-kidney connection. Let's switch gears for a moment, from fruits to your gut. You might be wondering, what does digestion have to do with kidney health? More than most people realize. Here's the deal. Your intestines aren't just for processing food, they're a frontline defense system. When your gut barrier is healthy, it keeps harmful toxins trapped in your digestive tract and out of your bloodstream. But when it becomes compromised, a condition often called leaky gut, dangerous compounds slip through. Some of the worst offenders? Uremic toxins, which are particularly destructive to kidneys. Enter turmeric, and more specifically its active compound, curcumin. Curcumin doesn't just reduce inflammation, it helps strengthen the intestinal lining, effectively sealing up leaks that allow uremic toxins to circulate. In small studies, curcumin supplements have been linked to lower inflammatory markers in people with kidney concerns. And what's more, those who took it didn't show the usual increase in toxins seen in progressive kidney disease. Now let's talk about another pantry superhero, garlic. Garlic supports kidney health in multiple ways. First, it helps lower blood pressure, one of the most important goals in slowing kidney damage. Second, like turmeric, it boosts your gut microbiome, encouraging the growth of healthy bacteria that reduce inflammation and even regulate blood sugar. Study. Highlight. A meta-analysis reviewing over 500 participants found that garlic supplementation reduced systolic blood pressure by an average of 8 millimeters of mercury. That's comparable to some prescription medications, with fewer side effects. Together, turmeric and garlic form a potent 1-2 punch, repairing gut integrity, reducing systemic inflammation, and easing stress on your kidneys. How to use them. Add turmeric to soups, rice, or blend into golden milk. Use fresh or powdered garlic in sautés, salad dressings, or roasted veggies. Don't underestimate your gut's influence on your kidneys. A healthier gut often means a healthier filtration system. Next, we'll explore a few unlikely heroes in the fight for kidney recovery, some of which might already be sitting in your fridge or growing in your backyard. Everyday heroes: walnuts, dandelion greens, and red cabbage. When we think of healing foods, we often look for exotic powders or expensive supplements. But what if some of the most powerful kidney-supporting foods are already hiding in plain sight? Let's start with a snack that punches way above its weight: walnuts. More than just a source of healthy fats, walnuts are packed with polyphenols, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin E, all of which reduce oxidative stress, lower inflammation, and improve blood vessel health. But here's something even more interesting. They help reshape the gut microbiome in favor of beneficial bacteria. And as we just discussed, a healthy gut equals less kidney stress. There was a randomized trial that showed people who ate a walnut-enriched diet for several weeks experienced significant improvements in gut bacteria, especially strains linked to lower inflammation. Plus, in another small study, 15 grams of walnut oil per day helped lower blood sugar and reduce A1C in just 3 months. Next up is a plant many people try to kill, yet it may help save your kidneys. Dandelion greens. Often viewed as a weed, dandelion is actually a treasure trove of nutrients. Vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, and beta-carotene, just to name a few. Traditionally used as a natural diuretic, dandelion leaves help the kidneys by supporting urine flow and flushing out excess waste. But more than that, animal studies have shown that dandelion leaf extract may help regulate blood sugar and reduce insulin resistance, both critical in preventing kidney decline. And finally, meet your new low-potassium ally, red cabbage. This vibrant veggie isn't just good for your heart. It's ideal for kidneys, too. It's loaded with anthocyanins, a group of antioxidants shown to reduce inflammation, support blood sugar control, and improve vascular function. Since red cabbage is naturally low in potassium, it's even safe for many people with later-stage kidney concerns. Everyday inspiration. John, a 67-year-old with stage 3 kidney disease, started including a walnut dandelion red cabbage slaw twice a week. Over the next 9 months, not only did he lose 15 pounds and stabilize his blood sugar, but his kidney function markers also showed modest improvement. His doctor told him, "Whatever you're doing, keep going." These aren't superfoods because of hype. They're super because of what they actually do. And best of all, they're affordable, accessible, and easy to prepare. In the next part, we'll highlight a cruciferous vegetable that's often overlooked, but could be a powerful ally in protecting your kidneys, especially if you're managing blood pressure. Bok Choy, the cruciferous secret weapon for blood pressure and kidney support. Among all the vegetables in your grocery aisle, there's one that's often overshadowed by kale and broccoli, but may actually be a better fit for people looking to support their kidneys. Bok Choy. This leafy green, popular in Asian cuisine, is part of the cruciferous family, a group known for its detoxifying and anti-inflammatory benefits. But bok choy has a unique profile that makes it especially useful for kidney health. First off, it's rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, and fiber, which all play a role in lowering inflammation and promoting vascular health. Since your kidneys rely on steady blood flow to filter your blood effectively, anything that supports circulation is a win. What's especially interesting about bok choy is its mineral balance. It contains calcium and magnesium, two nutrients that help relax blood vessels and lower blood pressure. Plus, it has moderate potassium levels. That means it can help regulate blood pressure naturally, without overwhelming your system, if your kidney function isn't too compromised. But here's where you need to be cautious. People in advanced stages of kidney disease, or those on dialysis, are often told to avoid higher potassium foods. While bok choy isn't extremely high in potassium, it still might not be right for everyone. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes, especially if you're on a renal diet. Now, let's look at how bok choy supports the kidneys indirectly. It helps regulate blood sugar. It encourages regular bowel movements, removing waste more efficiently. It supports antioxidant defense thanks to its phytochemicals like sulforaphane. Kitchen tip. Bok choy is super versatile. You can saute it with garlic and olive oil, steam it, and add lemon juice, or toss it into soups and stews. It pairs perfectly with other kidney-friendly ingredients like turmeric, ginger, or sesame seeds. Real-world win. Maria, a 70-year-old retiree managing high blood pressure and mild kidney decline, started including bok choy in 2 meals a week. Over time, she noticed her blood pressure readings began to trend downward, and her energy levels improved. It wasn't a cure, but it was a step toward healing, and she felt the difference. In our final section, we'll tie it all together, because while food matters, the real transformation happens when nutrition becomes part of a larger lifestyle shift. Beyond superfoods, building a kidney-healthy life that lasts. You've made it this far, and now you know, food isn't just fuel, it's information. The meals you choose every day send messages to your body, your cells, and yes, your kidneys. But here's the thing. While superfoods like pomegranate, turmeric, walnuts, and bok choy can absolutely help your kidneys heal, they're just one piece of the puzzle. Kidney health is the result of an entire lifestyle. And when we zoom out, we see 5 key pillars that make the biggest difference. Nutrition, choosing foods that lower inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and support blood flow. Movement, gentle daily activity helps improve circulation, balance hormones, and reduce blood pressure. Hydration, drinking the right amount of clean water supports filtration and prevents stone formation. Sleep, poor sleep has been linked to kidney disease progression. Rest is repair. Stress management, chronic stress raises cortisol, which in turn raises blood sugar and blood pressure, both of which strain your kidneys. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to overhaul everything overnight. What you do need is consistency. Start small. Maybe it's swapping your afternoon chips for a handful of walnuts, or adding turmeric and garlic to your soup, or taking a walk after dinner instead of scrolling through your phone. These tiny actions done regularly compound over time. Final takeaway. Your kidneys are working for you right now as you read this. Even if they're a little tired or worn down, they haven't given up. And neither should you. Every meal, every glass of water, every step you take can help protect and support these amazing organs. You're not just eating for flavor, you're eating for your future. So here's to your kidneys. May they stay strong, supported, and silent, because when they're healthy, they don't make a sound.